Hey, hey you. How are you? Have you been? It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been more than 7 weeks since our last chat. Pretty cool, don't you think? I'm amazed that I managed to let it get this far. Took a hell lot of resilience to stop myself from reaching out to you. My fingers kept on going to your profile even though I know I can't see anything more than just your name and face. God knows how tempted I am to start a conversation, just to talk to you about anything and everything. If I could, I would ask you everything. What did you do today? How's work? Do you get to work out today? Are you tired? What do you eat? Do you have time to cook today? Do you have time to play with your dog? How's life? How's everything? Have you started seeing someone new? Are you happy? I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel. Did you watch the news on Gaza today? I mean on social media because the mainstream ones would never broadcast about what's happening on the ground unless it's propaganda. I want to know your thoughts about what's happening. Are you as affected by their suffering as much as I am? Are you pro-Zionist? Or are you one of those who don't care because they're not affecting you directly? Do you buy from companies that contribute to the Israeli regime? I hope not. If you do, I hope you stop. If I ask you this, you'll probably just shrug and tell me there are better things to worry about. Maybe we get in a fight. Maybe I'd accuse you of not having a heart, and maybe you'd say I'm too emotional. But it never happened because we don't talk anymore, do we? I'm itching to type. I'm itching to even just say hi. But I know how the conversation will end. It'll just be like it always is, won't it? I start a conversation, all excited to ask you about this and that, curious what it would be your take about the world, about your thoughts, about your life. And you reply. You always do. And for this, I'd always be grateful. But it always just stops there. You're never interested in me, are you? What I think, what I feel, what I do. It seems like a one-way street. I'm the interrogator, you're the subject of interest. It always flows in a linear form, always in one way. I guess I could consider this an occupational hazard. Whatever I ask will always be construed as a material for potential article, another published piece. I want to scream and tell you that I asked because I'm interested. I want to know about you. I want to get to know you. Is it not obvious? Or maybe it is obvious, you just don't want me to pursue you. Every time you reply, I get excited. I learn more and more about you. I don't always agree with you, but I like that you can think on your feet. I like that you're smart and confident. Just maybe a touch arrogant, but I get it. You're probably straddling between trying to not appear too cocky, but at the same time wanting to show people that you have something that's worth showing off. If that's the case, then I get it. I like showing off that I know stuff too sometimes, that I'm smarter than what people give me credit for. Oh, the look on their faces when they realize that I have more to offer than what they expected me to. I thought this is something that we share, that little bit of arrogance for being in the know. Maybe something we can secretly be happy about, that's the part we're a little better than other people. It'd be our little secret, just a little something that we share. But we won't have that, will we? Every time you reply, I also dread that you'd say it's the last time, that you're seeing someone new and you're no longer interested in minor chit chats with someone who's not even in your life, someone who's never even been in your life. Or maybe worse, maybe you'll leave me on scene and hope I'd figure it out myself, that you don't want me to continue anymore. But reality is even worse. Your one-word replies always hit me the hardest. Okay. Yeah. Not that hard to see that you're not interested in continuing the conversation anymore. I know that I said that I'm not seeking for a relationship, and that I'm only interested in engaging in random conversations about things or ideas with you. But I can't help but wish that you'd be interested in me too. Hey Tia, how are you? But that's just wishful thinking, isn't it? Why would you even think of me at all if you're never interested in the first place? Sometimes I feel like asking this. Are you still hung up on somebody you've had before? Even if you're not pining for someone, would you even consider me at all? Am I repulsive to you? What do you look for in a partner? Would I make it on your list of potentials? Is it my religion? Is it the way I look? Am I too deep for you? Am I too serious? Would you prefer someone carefree? Someone who's always happy? Someone who's always up for adventure? Someone who will always have the right attitude and follow you on your hikes, your travels, on your adventures? Someone who's more like you? Someone who's less like you? Someone I could never be? Tell me, what would it take for you to look at me? What would make you want me to be in your life?